You gotta get up and move it, move it. You wanna lose weight? You wanna stay healthy? Gotta move it all day long. Turn the music on, move it. Hear that music? Come on, get the beat. Hello, hello, my friends. How are you today? It's your girl, Hungry Mama May. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good, yeah. Well, let's get started, shall we? Let's see what we've got here. Oh, Dijon. That's the fancy kind. All right, now, you didn't get to see this. I didn't do did I do a recipe on this? Made it yesterday. And yes, I did. Okay, so I do so many that sometimes I make, I record them, sometimes I don't. But I did record this. Look at this lovely bread. I toasted this. This is my starter from my sourdough. I put my starter in this bread. And then I made this into like an onion bread. See the color of that? What I did was, you guys have my recipe for my onion soup mix. I put a couple tablespoons of that in here, and it is so good. It really is. So I had this yesterday, and I didn't have it in my mukbang. But we're going to have it today. I was working outside today. That's why I look like this. It's 90 degrees outside, my friends. And I said, what can I eat? For lunch, I had an avocado sandwich on my Ezekiel. If you guys know what Ezekiel bread is. Boy, that's went up in price. Now, I don't know if that is just my store, but it's went up here at my store almost $1. I mean, that's outrageous. I'm paying $6 and something for the Ezekiel. I mean, I love it, of course, it's great bread, but $6? It lasts me forever. I'm the only one that eats it. It's just still the idea. Things have just went so far out of control, I think, price-wise. So anyway, I put some tomato and some lettuce, and then I have some nice tuna salad. And on this tuna, or in this tuna salad, I put, this is solid white tuna. I put onions, and I put some of my vegan mayonnaise. I still stay with the vegan mayonnaise. I never went back to anything else. I like the vegan. Doesn't have all that crap in it. I use the Hellmann's, and it's really good. But onions, relish, and it's an organic relish. I've showed you it before. It's very good. And mustard, and that's pretty much it. Oh, always, when I'm eating tuna, if you know me at all, I can't have tuna without squeezing either lemon or lime on it because I do not like that fishy taste. I can't do it. Now this isn't even, this is the way I cut it. But I figured, what the heck, I don't need a whole piece anyway, so eat it the way it is, you know? I don't want to put that back in the drawer. So yeah, that's what we're having today. So I was outside and, wait a minute, I was telling you about my sandwich that I had for lunch. My avocado sandwich. And I'll tell you the truth, I had stopped buying avocado because I just could not get a decent avocado for nothing. Every time I'd go to eat it, it was brown inside. And from what I understand, you shouldn't eat an avocado if it has any brown in it because, I don't know, it like spoils the whole thing. It's like one bad apple, you know, spoils the whole bunch. So I never eat them. I throw them away. I know it's wasteful and they're expensive, but what are you going to do, guys? So tell me what you guys think about that. I used to, if I seen any darkness, like a spot or something, I would just remove it. Now, do you just remove it or do you throw the whole thing away? It looks like summertime, they're getting better. But in the winter time, I could not get lucky. This is very good, very nice. Very nice taste. So, that's pretty much what I've had today, sandwiches. When do I don't have sandwiches, hardly ever. It's beautifully crispy. It was last night though too when I baked it off. I have the lovely taste in the bread from the onion soup mix, and then I can taste the, if you know anything about sourdough, the sourness from the sourdough. It's just delicious. And my sourdough mix we have had, I have to look it up, but we have had it for multiple years. So we got to be really careful with that starter. We don't want to ruin it. We got to keep it going. Have you guys seen these? I got these and they're pretty good. I got these in Sam's. Asiago and the black pepper. And they are, sorry I didn't show you. These are like the pop chips. They're very nice. As you see, I'm sitting here eating these. But about the only thing good about them is they're dairy free. No, they're not dairy free. I take that back. Gluten free. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I seen a K. And then underneath it says dairy. I thought that was saying dairy free. But I don't think so. I better eat my sandwich, huh? So I bought these a while ago. And what I did was, when I eat chips, water. Yeah, when I eat chips, I only eat maybe 6 or 7 of them. And then I seal up the bag with my food sealer. You know, it seals it right up like it wasn't open at all. Best investment I ever made was the food sealer for real, really, because it seals like that big bag. What would I have done with it? My kids wouldn't have eaten them. And I bought them quite a while ago. And they are as fresh as, my goodness, I'm trying not to talk with food in my mouth. They are as fresh as the day that I bought them. So this has no added preservatives. Never fried. Always real. No artificial flavors. No synthetic colors. No cholesterol. 0 trans fat. And gluten free. Very nice, my friends. And with the amount that I eat of these, or any chips, I like them. But I always limit myself. So I went out today and I trimmed my shrubs about a half a week ago, and my rake had broke, so I had to go out and get a new rake today. To be able to clean up all the shrubbery, you know, the shrub waste, we'll call it, that came off the shrubbery. And that can be a mess. They're like little tiny twigs, and then on top of it, I have down black mulch. What a pain. So, I'm still not finished. It was 90 degrees. And trying to rake up all the leaves and the twigs and get them into a bag. And when you have down mulch, I've been having it every year. I don't like sandwiches. I'm not eating this as a sandwich, but I'll eat it like this. So, if weeds start growing, they grow from deep down. And to clean them up is the biggest pain you could imagine. To get them up out of the ground and stuff. So, I had to get a hoe. To be able to get all the weeds and twigs and stuff out of the ground. Hey, that's what happens when you're not married. But let me tell you, a lot of other things that happen when you're not married. Good things for me, like being able to keep my light on when I want to in my bedroom. Or keep my TV on if I want to, or eat potato chips in bed, or have my grandbabies here whenever I want. And they can make all the noise they want because I don't care. Not that I don't believe in marriage by any means. Because if you're happy being married, you go for it, my friends. No. I've seen my mother and father married for 60 years. 10 children. They were happy. Most of my brothers and sisters stayed married. I think all but out of the 10, maybe 2 of them didn't. They were divorced. But we were taught, if you decide to get married, you stay married, right? But under certain circumstances. I call myself and whether it's good or whether it's bad, I call myself a free bird. Why? Because when I want to fly, I fly. And most of the time, know. I just don't. Maybe I was in a really bad marriage or something. But I do not like people telling me what to do, how to do it, when to be home. I'm a big girl. You know what I mean? I lived my life of my family raising me, my mother and father, and you know, I love my mother and father. I was a good girl. I was always a good girl. I don't know what my problem is, but some of us are not made to be married. Like some of us are not made to have children, or to go to college, or so many different things. I was made to do all those things, but not to I don't know. I really think probably it was just a bad marriage. It wasn't equal, I guess, you know? Because a lot of people tell me in their marriages, their husbands don't tell them what to do and how to do it. I don't know. I'm a bad girl. No. You see how I am with my grandbabies? No. You know, my girlfriends always used to tell me when I was growing up, I was young then, high school, they'd say, you're never going to get married and be happy. Why? Because you're so fickle. I don't know if I'm fickle or not. Maybe I am. I don't see myself being like that. I think I just want to be happy, you know? But what are you going to do, guys? I'm not going to change now. But I'm sure if a nice guy came around and he was really nice, things might be a little different. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm not saying nothing about you guys out there at all. Listen, I got a boy that's 17. He's the best kid ever. I think he's going to be a super father, a super husband. So I see a lot of good guys out there, you know? For me, bad choices. Yeah. Any of my friends out there single? Any of my girlfriends? Do you like being single? And if you've ever been married, do you like the married life? Or are you married? I'd say when I was married, I fell right into it. Had my children, raised my children. I think a lot of women do this when they're a little older. You know, they stay married for years and years and years. And after their kids are grown and up and out, they decide it's their turn. In their life now. I'm going to tell you my plans. You know, my boy's going to be 18, and I have my aunt, and she's up near 90. And I wouldn't leave her until, God forbid, something happened. But I'm going to get in my vehicle, whatever vehicle. I don't want a big mobile home. I don't want any of that. But I want to travel. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go from state to state. Head west, Arizona, all up in that area, and go with the seasons. You know what I mean? When it gets cold, wherever I am, move to a warmer spot again. And kind of live off the land and experience life. Just out there, seeing sights. Come back here lots and visit my babies, of course. But that's what your girl's gonna do. And I've had this on my mind for a long time. This isn't something that just came up. And I'll probably still make videos, show you along the road what I'm doing and where I'm at, and how things are going. Really cool, right? I think so. You know, there's a lot of people that do this. And I think, what better way to spend my life? And what about Nino? I know. But sometimes you have to live for you. It becomes a time in your life when you have to say, okay, you know, I gotta live now. I've lived my life for my kids, for my aunt, for everybody else. It's not like I can't come back and see my children, correct? Which I would do, of course, quite often. And so that's what my plans are, yeah. And I think it's going to be great, enjoyable, the best ever. We'll see, you know. If I don't like it, I can always come back. That's the way I see it. Okay, my friends, so tell me what you think. No, I haven't lost my mind. I'm going to do this, and until I see... So anyway, no. You know, I haven't lost my mind. This is something I've been thinking about for a very long time. There's a lot of people that do this. You can meet up with a lot of different people along the road that are doing the same exact thing that I'll be doing. And yeah, I think it'll be just so much fun. So anyway, for now, guys, don't forget to comment and let me know what you think. Subscribe, like, comment, that bell right there. Give that a little ring-a-ding-ding to make sure you get all my notifications every day. And until tomorrow, God bless, and I'll be seeing you.